Down the street from the trail is a building almost as old as the city of Naperville. The Greene family purchased land in the area in the 1840s, which is now Hobson and Greene Road. They built their family home and barn on the property, and in the 1970s donated the land to the Forest Preserve District of DuPage County. In the years since, Green Valley Forest Preserve was developed, but the barn was left to rot. NCTV 17's Michelle Corliss has more.
After many years of chipping paint and disrepair, the barn is finally getting some attention. But before construction began, Forest Preserve commissioners surveyed the public to make sure they would support the project, which would cost nearly $1.5 million.
The vast majority of people were interested in not only saving it, but using the barn.
Commissioner Carl Schultz pushed for the project to happen.
It's just a big, beautiful old building, and it's a history of barn building, just walking through it, from rough-hewn timbers to where they've sawn timbers, and just very interesting history to it.
For years, Schultz has worked with Naperville resident Herb Nadelhofer to gain public support to fix the barn. Nadelhofer grew up down the street from the Greenes.
I had gotten to know Bill Greene later in his life, and I thought he was a very honorable and wonderful person. And his idea was at some time to have this house and barn used for public use by the public.
And he wanted his family's barn to be used long after he was gone, which is why he donated the land and the building. 40 years after the deal with the Forest Preserve, the barn is finally being stabilized.
We're basically working on fixing any rotted or deteriorated timber frames inside of the barn. We're working on doing some masonry work. They're doing some tuck pointing, replacing any pieces that have been damaged.
Construction workers will then move to the outside of the barn, substituting pieces of siding that have been damaged and replacing the cupolas on top of the building.
Forest Preserve staff say that the stabilization project should be over around mid-June. Reporting from Hobson and Greene Road, Michelle Corliss, Naperville News 17.
Forest Preserve officials hope to raise enough funds to turn the barn into a community use building.